Hi, I am H.W. Dong. I will give a short Python tutorial. This is the first lecture. In this lecture, I will give an introduction to Python. In this lecture, I will talk about what is Python and why we should learn Python. Then I explain what is Python interpreter. Python program can be run in two models. One is interactive model and the other is script model. Finally, I will talk about how to use Python program environments such as Pycharm and Jupyter Notebook. Python is a high-level language. It is interpreted, interactive, and object-oriented script. Python executes each command one by one by interpret each command to an intermediate code and then runs the code. So Python program is executed interactively. Python, like C++, is an object-oriented language, which we will talk about later. Python is first invented as a scripting language. It is used to automate our tedious work on our daily work, such as rename file names, update spreadsheets. Python was developed by this guy in Netherlands in 80s and early 90s. Python can be used in automatically. As I just said, Python is mainly used as a scripting language to do tedious workers for our daily work. Python is also used for web developing. Recently, Python is mainly used for data science and deep learning and AI. For web development, two famous web frameworks such as Django and Flask have recently become very popular for web development. They are all written in Python. These web frameworks help you create server-side code very easy in Python. Python used for data science such as data analysis, data visualization, and machine learning. Data analysis is a process to inspect, cleansing, transforming, and modeling data with the goal of discovering useful information. Data visualization is a graphical representation of information and data by using visual elements such as charts, graphs, and maps. Data visualization tools provide an accessible way to see and understand the data, such as arrays, trends, and patterns in the data. Python is often used in machine learning. Machine learning is a method of data analysis that automates analytically model building. Machine learning is a branch of artificial intelligence. It can learn from data, identify patterns, and make decisions using machine learning. For example, we can use machine learning for facial recognition. Python, in recent years, is widely used for deep learning and AI too. For example, two famous deep learning frameworks such as PyTorch and Tensor provide Python-based interfaces, so it makes uses very easy to use these libraries. For example, this is a deep face that is to replace one person's face with another person's face. It is one of the deep learning application. Python has these features. The first is Python is easy to learn and understand. Python's code is easy to read, and a child can easily to learn the Python program. Python has a broad standard libraries. Python community has many library packages. Python is widely used in different areas and by different people, not only by programs and computer scientists. In every industry and communities, engineers are widely using the Python programs as data analysis and machine learning. As the widely used program language, Python is top language. Let's see this chart. This is a type rank of program language. In this chart, Python is the third, is ranked third. This another by IEEE. In this chart, Python is the first one language. So Python is very popular and widely welcomed by people. What is a Python interpreter? Python interpreter is a tool or program that executes the Python code of statements one by one. Interpreter is different from compiler. Compiler is another tool that is used to execute the code entirely. C and C++ use compiler to translate the source code into binary code, and interpreter. Python use interpreter to translate Python code into an intermediate code that is often called bytecode, and then execute the intermediate code by the interpreter. So we can, for interpretive language such as Python, we can execute each command one by one. We can see the each command's result immediately. To run Python program, you should need a Python interpreter installed on your computer and set up the interpreter on your on the path of your system. I will download the Python interpreter. Go to the python.org, click the download. Then we will see the latest Python interpreter. We just click this to find the Python interpreter. For Windows, we can use this. I just click this web-based installer. This is executable into. I should click this. This will take a few minutes. Okay, Python script installer has been downloaded. I just double click this installer. For this welcome interface on Windows system, we should click Add Python to Path. Then we click Install or Custom Install. Just next. When it is installed, I explain the further interactive mode and script mode. This is the two mode Python program. For interactive mode, we can invoke the interpreter, Python interpreter. The name is Python. Without passing a script file as a parameter, just like this on the command window on the terminal. For the script model, we invoke the Python interpreter with a script file. For example, run Python interpreter with a Python script file. Python script file is a file. In this file, there are all Python commands and some commands. For example, we can use a Python function called printer to output information to the terminal. This will output a string called hello on the terminal. A function is a named code block. A function contains a block of code. This code has a name. The name is called a function name. For example, printer is a function name. We can use printer to print 3 plus 5. We can use printer to print multi items they are separated with we can put Python commanders on a file with extension py as extension. This this file is called a script file. They are Python commanders and comments. Comments are lines start with this symbol. Okay. The Python interpreter has been installed. We just close. Then on the window, we can type a command to open the command window. On the command window, we type a Python. This makes Python to run in interactive mode. When we type Python command, there will this information. If there is this information, then it is okay. We can run Python, can program Python program on this interactive model. For example, we print 3 plus 5. Then this is the result. We can use it print we can use it print these are Python string. We can use Ctrl+Z to exit the Python program. This is interactive model. We input a Python command, and a Python interpreter will execute our command and output some result. We can use a notebook to type Python command. We can add comments. Comments are not a Python command or sentence. They are started with this symbol. This is we then save. On window, we should select file type as all file, and then we can give it it a name. For example, testing Py. Test Py. We save the file on D driver. So we go to D driver. Then this is a testing file. We will run this is called a Python script file. because it is ended with extension py. We can execute this script file by type Python tsd-py. Then they will execute the command one by one and output this information. People often using eighties program environment. The famous eighties program file is Pycharm. Pycharm can have helpful features such as intelligent code computation, on-the-fly error checking, and debug ability. And many people also use Jupyter Notebook. Jupyter is a web-based interactive computer platform. Jupyter has a Jupyter open Jupyter server. When you type a Jupyter Notebook command on the terminal, then Jupyter server will start it, and then you can program in browser. Jupyter Notebook combines code and text in one file. Let's first see the Pycharm. We should download Pycharm. Go to this website. Then click download. Also agree. There are two versions. One is a professional and one is a community. We often download a community. It is free for use. Just click download. Because I have downloaded so I cancel it. I have downloaded on this. I click this Pycharm. I never used Pycharm because I often use Jupyter Notebook. Okay, we can find a Pycharm. Start using Pycharm. The first welcome, we can click create new project. We can give the project a name. Hello. Because I have installed the Python interface, so I use this Python interpret. Then I use Python interpret just installed. Then create a create. New a file. Test .py. Okay, we type two command on this. Change the folder. Then run, click the run button. Okay, we can see this command output the result on this. This is Pycharm. I often use Jupyter Notebook, so I can install Jupyter Notebook use pipe install command. Pipe install Jupyter Notebook. Then it will download Jupyter package and install Jupyter. Many people often use Anaconda to install Jupyter. Anaconda includes many packages. Anaconda. It is more convenient because it contains many packages. Anaconda contains many packages. See your product. And I could download. 。 individual edition. When we search this Anaconda download and click this link, then we will find Anaconda and just download, click download. Then there will be Windows, Mac, Linux. My computer system is Windows, so I can click this. If your system is Mac, you can click this, and Linux. If you install using Anaconda for your Python program, you did not install Python interpreter because the Anaconda has included the Python interpreter. So before you install Anaconda, you should uninstall Python interpreter on Windows. You can first using this uninstall Python interpreter. To avoid conflict, because Anaconda's Python interpreter is not as new as Python official site. After a long time, the Jupyter is installed, so I can make make a direct and then cd the direct using Jupyter, Jupyter notebook. To start Jupyter server, Jupyter use the browser as a program environment. We can new Python 3 Jupyter notebook document. Give it a name. Just click this, then give the name test. We can see in this direct. Then there will be a Jupyter notebook test. Its extension is Pycharm. Tested in Pycharm. Jupyter has different the document has different cells for code and markdown cell, code cell. This when you this is cell, then you click the plus button, then add a new cell. When you click this cell, this code, you can select markdown, then it becomes markdown cell. You can type markdown Python. Then this is markdown. print add some text. Then when I click this cell, the type of the cell is code, so I can type code in this cell. For example, print of course I can type like this. When I type code, you can press the shift key then and the enter key to run this cell. For this cell, press the shift key and enter key on Windows system. So this is Jupyter notebook document. We can press shift and enter. We can edit markdown, record our text, our notes in markdown, and we can type code in the code cell. Type code in the code cell. When you run this code, you just press the shift key and the enter key on the Windows system. You can click the save to save your work. You can click the cell menu and all output click. Then all the output is cleared. You can, when you select the key, you can click this cut button to cut, delete this cell. You can undo, delete. You can undo. If you want to stop when your program is running long time, you can click the stop button to stop it. You can also click the run to run this cell. Click the run to run this cell. You can also restart your kernel. Your Jupyter notebook kernel, restart. Then you click the run. And click the run. Click the run. Jupyter notebook is very good. I often use Jupyter notebook to program in Python. Okay, this is the first lecture of Python tutorial. If you are interested in my video, you can subscribe my YouTube channel HWDUNG.